couple of things here I'm going to talk about right off the back is that one thing is you're creating a website. Now, there's certain expenses you're going to encounter with creating a website. There's two of them you need to take in consideration, just point A and point B. One is you do it yourself or you hire somebody to do it for you. I personally recommend starting off, you have something up there as quickly as possible. If you get to do it yourself, that's even better for you. Give you a chance to know what's involved in creating a website. Now, you don't have to learn certain advanced features on a website overnight, but they got some platforms out there that's pretty simple to use, and they're basic platforms, so keep that in mind. You pay for what you get, so the basic platforms out there to get you started. For example, you have the Wix. You may have something called from Weebly, Squarespace, or even something through Vistaprint. And then plus a whole bunch more out there you could use just to get you started. These are just generic templates to get you going. You can modify them for a little back-end work you do there, but it could be done. But remember, those are just basic website tools to get you started. So keep that in mind. So those are on the budget right there. You want to do it yourself right now to keep your business startup expense low, do that there. But what I do recommend, as you get that up and running, start planting seeds for your next event, which is going to be your next task, I should say. Get yourself a more professional, more polished website down the line. Maybe a few weeks down the line, maybe a few months down the line, depending on your business model. But start planting seeds on building a more professional website. And those are professional websites. With my personal experience here, I use certain templates or themes. I should back up. Certain architect, something like WordPress. Now, there's two different versions of WordPress. They got the one you get some download some free templates. You're up and running on their hosted site, which is free, or you can host it yourself to one of the other hosting facilities out there like GoDaddy or Bluehost. They'll host them for you, but get some advanced theme, and you have to build it yourself or hire somebody to do it for you. And there's other themes out there too, like Thrive and other themes out there too. But remember, those are higher end websites that will take some time to get them going the right way. There's a serious learning curve behind those there. But you need to start someplace. You don't want to wait 2 or 3 months now. I can't start my fingerprint business now because my website's still being built. Put something up right now. Be productive. Put something up as quick as you can for right now, and then work on the other one on the back end. But don't wait till everything is lined up, because it will never be perfect all the time. So start with something soon as possible, get something up there. And I'm just talking about the websites right there. I'm going to copy and paste this here for a moment here. I want to share this with you folks there. And we'll go down here. I'm talking out loud. If I could go ahead and paraphrase what I just shared with you guys, and that's not going to work. So let me keep on chatting there. All right. Another thing you should take in consideration is the social media presence. Now, you could do it yourself or pay someone to do it for you. And we're saying social media presence. I mean, you're getting started on some type of platform out there, or creating an account with a certain platform out there to give yourself some type of presence online through social media outlets. So just keep that in mind. You have TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and a host of other ones out there you could use, or use all of them to start building your online presence through social media. Like you have your own personal one and the business one. Some cases you might want to use them both as the same site. But for me personally, if it's for fingerprinting, you might want to brand it mainly, build it mainly for your business with a separate page or account for your business versus your own personal account. Remember, just only for you building a presence online through social media. All right. You could do it yourself to get started, or hire an agency to do it for you, or hire an individual to do it for you. Or go online, use certain services like Fiverr, Fiverr.com. Let me send it to you guys right now. It's a great tool to use to get you started in planning a presence online. So let me do this here, Fiverr.com. Let me add that banner to the window there. And there you go, Fiverr. That's a good source to use. It's a good entry-level source to use to get your presence started online. But remember, you pay for what you get. And it said Fiverr because most of the projects start off at $5 and then goes up higher than that afterwards, depending on what type of project you want done, and who you're going to hire through Fiverr to get your work done for you there. But you pay for what you get. Always keep that in mind. All right, what else we have right here? Now, this is important, extremely important. This one deals with business compliance and legalities. What I mean by that there, legal issues, legal docs. You need somebody to review your work. Now, you can do this yourself. You really can. But as you grow your business, you might have a professional review your information to make sure it complies with federal, state, and local guidelines for certain policy you may have. Like some agencies will record calls during the discussions. Some states require that you announce it one way or another, let them know ahead of time. And some states just say as long as one person on the line consents to it, the other person does not be made aware of it. That's just something for example. But you have your appointment policies, you have your cancellation policies, you're going to have your contracts for mobile fingerprinting services, you're going to have your terms and conditions. All the stuff there, you need to have somebody. I recommend you have an agency or an individual specialized in those fields review them for you to make sure you meet the guidelines set aside by the state laws to protect your organization, to protect you and your customer too. So it's very important to have certain tools like that ahead of time. Now, this is about being, do it yourself, which you could do it yourself. But this one right here, start off with yourself to get to understand what you're looking for. I strongly recommend, especially for legal issues and compliances, get an attorney who specializes in the field or someone who specializes in that particular field to review your work. And there's different tools out there you could use. You got Zoom now, Legal Zoom. You have I can't think of it right now, the Legal Shield and things like that also can help to review your work for you. Or you know someone who is in the law field industry who might specialize in that. But please go ahead and get somebody who specializes in the field to review your work. That's very, very important. You need to get that done. Put something on your website quickly as possible, but don't wait till everything is done to try to put something up. But just get started now, planting seeds, put something together now, but keep working on it, keep tweaking it, keep adding more information to it, make it clear and precise and easy to read. It's very important. Like for us, sometimes we'll go ahead and put a policy out there, but we're always going back to upgrading it. For example, we have something to deal with appointment policies. A lot of folks try to go out there and try to beat the system, and they might book something on your website to schedule for an appointment. You might have something saying no refunds per certain terms and conditions. If it's not worded correctly, chances are if they dispute that payment, because they decided to go some other place and they want the money back, you might have to give back the money because perhaps your structure obtaining the payment in your terms and condition was not done correctly. Or it could be done a lot better, but keep them from finding some type of hole in your terms and condition to take advantage of that. So please be aware of that. Mouth's getting dry here. Big J cut going. So sometimes if we have a dispute, we'll go ahead and figure out why that dispute may have been won in the favor to the applicant's point of view. I'm not sure, I just did a live streaming session, but anyway, sometimes the applicant might win they might get their money back because the merchant service provider agreed to what they said, and you might did everything right in your point of view, but it probably something you forgot to do. Perhaps when you had terms and conditions, it might have been on the website, but maybe you didn't add it to your home page when you scheduled that appointment, or maybe it wasn't listed on your home page or your appointment page saying, please click here or agree to terms and conditions by clicking a certain box. Whatever the case may be, if you lose these disputes, find out the reason why and see yourself as an educational moment, because it is frustrating and it is time consuming, but find out what you can do differently to keep that dispute from going, to have the dispute go in your favor moving forward. There will be disputes on an ongoing basis from time to time, so just be aware of that. And they are time consuming. And I do recommend that if you get a dispute and you think is in your favor, regardless if you favor or not, fight it anyway. What you don't want to happen is have the merchant provider go ahead and cancel your agreement with them because you got too many disputes not in your favor. they will go ahead and cancel your service with them. And you don't mean a certain list where one merchant provider kicked you out of their list or their service, then another one, it's hard for you to find a decent merchant service provider to bring your business on board off of those services. So fight every challenge, okay? What else we got right here? I'm gonna go ahead and take off that banner there too. That should be going off anyway. Hide that there. Another thing we're gonna talk about right now, this is just for things you could do yourself, or you can hire somebody later on to do it for you. And this is the things you need to take consideration when you're starting off with a fingerprinting business. Now, subscription services. We're still talking about money tuning away here, how to save money for your business. Last night I was on a TV show just chilling out, this COVID-19, watching my different subscription services we had. And I went to my Amazon Prime account and it had subscriptions. So I clicked on subscriptions and I saw a whole bunch of services I clicked on for that 7-day free trial or the 30-day free trial. Also, if you forget about that $7.99 per month or the $12.99 per month thing, after a while you don't pay attention to that, all of a sudden things start to add up. You're talking $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, whatever the case may be, on monthly fees. So by the time I got through unclicking all those other ones I had the free trials on that ended months ago, or probably a year ago, and with 2 or 3 primary ones we use most frequently. So what I pretty much did, if this was a home business for somebody out there, this is your organization, you had these subscriptions you paid for your own personal use. You might want to go ahead and turn off some of the subscription services or review them, see if you really need them. And the money that you save, apply to the subscription service you might need for your business. For example, a scheduling system. You might want the lower end budget because it's free, but it might be the best tool for you. You might need an upgraded version. So money that you save by getting this other subscription you don't look at anyway on your television show, you apply it to your business, that funds you just freed up for your business there, and go ahead and get that going. Now, in regards to subscription services, there's a couple of things you should be aware of. I personally recommend that you try out a certain service first. And if you like it, you know you're going to use it month after month and it's not going away, sometimes you can save money with your organization if you go ahead and pay for the whole thing ahead of time. So if your business allows you to do that there and the funds are available, so just remember, you just ended up canceling a whole bunch of subscriptions from the stuff you don't use on a regular basis, watching your TV shows, watching online channels. Apply that stuff to your business where it can be more productive to generate more income for your organization. So certain tools like could be for your appointment scheduling system. If you like that you have in that particular application, gives you room to grow within that same application, pay for the whole year. That might save you a couple of bucks. It might save you hundreds of bucks. Who knows? All depends what platform that you have for different things out there. You might have a subscription service you might need for your accounting, for your business. Yes, you could do the accounting yourself. Yes, you could do the bookkeeping yourself. Be honest with you, to me, that's being busy. I don't specialize in that. Yes, I could tap into QuickBooks and all this other stuff right there too, but I don't have time to be that meticulous about that. That's busy work I don't specialize in. So you might want to get yourself some type of online subscription service that help you manage that there and get yourself later on someone who specializes in that field, maybe a bookkeeper or accountant or case may be, or somebody in your family who you might pay them to do that busy work. But get a subscription service to them like something like QuickBooks. And that help you import your information into your accountant's information or their software at the end of the year or every quarter, where the case may be. But if you're going to use QuickBooks from now on for your business, and you can afford it for your operation, it might be cheaper if you pay for the whole year or commit to the whole year, and they might just bill you on a monthly basis. Microsoft Office has a platform out there where you have online service. You can subscribe to it, pay monthly with the monthly commitment, or you could go ahead and pay for the whole year, but it's still going to bill you monthly, but you're obligated to pay for the whole year. So just things to think about, just tools to think about out there. And good morning out there, and thank you for that there. Good morning. I like the eagle. I really do. I love the eagle there. Good morning. So just keep that in mind for subscription services. Another thing you might want to think about, car insurance. Now, this is 2 things here. I'm not going to detail about it, but a lot of folks use their personal vehicle for business purposes. If you need car insurance, you know you need it anyway. We all do. If you could afford it, it might be best for you to go ahead and pay off the first 6 months on your insurance if you get the cash flow available for it. No, you're not getting a 6-month discount, nothing like that with insurance. They're still going to charge you the same thing anyway. But sometimes you might have the cash flow now for your organization to pay off that particular expense if it's for business purposes for the next 6 months. So later on, say business goes sideways or you have a bad month, you're not trying to struggle how to pay your insurance. You're not going to struggle how to keep your appointment scheduling system online because the 1 month had a bad month. If you prepay for it ahead of time and get a discount from that there, when you have these hard times, that part you don't have to worry about. That energy trying to stress how you can keep your appointment system online, how you're going to keep the certain tools you have for your business online. You don't have to worry about that. You just have to focus on how to turn your organization around or go through those particular challenging times to move forward. All right? Okay. I love the top, folks, but this is information I want you just to think about. And another thing here, hey, what's my bestie? What's going on, bestie? We got to talk afterwards. I'm going to call you later in the day, though. All right? No, make it tomorrow. I'm not going to commit myself. You break my legs out there. Another thing to think about is going to be about your business banking. You might want to have a separate business account versus your personal account when you start your business off. We don't recommend commingling your funds. We have one same account for your personal use, also for your business use. So this is a business startup here. We're trying to show you how to do things yourself or hire someone to do it for you. In this case right here, establish a business account at your bank. But we have access to a credit union. We recommend you going to a credit union. They're a lot more favorable for businesses if they have a business program at their particular credit union. Something to think about there. And sometimes you don't have to pay the monthly checking fees, or a lot lower through a credit union. It's a lot more personal in a way. So if you have a choice to establish a business account between a credit union and a regular bank, I will personally favor the credit union first and then get the bank afterwards. Maybe have 2 different bank accounts for your business. It doesn't hurt to have that. It really doesn't. But look into credit unions that you could go to that have a business account there. Now, some might allow you to have a business account as a DBA, but not as a corporation through some credit unions, where some credit unions allow you to have a regular corporation, an LLC, some type of corporate entity, an S Corp, a C Corp, whatever the case may be, but some type of legal corporate entity at certain credit unions. We'll find out who that is out there that you could join and take advantage of that. You want to start building that corporate credit yesterday. That's a whole different subject matter. I'm trying to get you guys to think about getting this done in your business, where you can do things yourself and you get to the point you might have to outsource it to stay focused and stay productive.